Let's look at the new release from Kellofaplan. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to do an unboxing of the new Kellofaplan release. This release will go live at 10 a.m. Central on Friday, May the 9th. And this is her mental health release in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month. And she's also got a few snap covers that she's going to be releasing and some new covers. So I thought we'd go ahead and take a look at this. It is a beautiful kit. We'll go over the snap cover last. So I'm going to move it to the side. And look how gorgeous this box is, y'all. This box says Your Journey Matters. It's a mental health journal and it comes packaged in this beautiful box. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and we will take a look at what's inside. Okay, so you can tell now that there is going to be a sticker book. We've got 2 paper packs and we have this gorgeous journal. So I thought we would go through the journal first and then we'll mention these other items as we come across those. So for starters, sorry for the glare, you've got the message Your Journey Matters. We've got some beautiful hydrangea and florals on here. This planner, actually I'm going to set this here for just a minute because I wanted to tell y'all that this planner was very specifically designed with mental health in mind. I'm not sure how many of you are aware of this, but Heather's twin sister is a therapist. So she helped Heather design this book and she put a ton of love and attention into this thing. So I think it's going to be a really great release. So let's go ahead and open it up. Obviously, you can see these beautiful stripes on this side. So if you don't like the floral cover, you can always flip it. It does come as classic size discs. These are white plastic discs. So there's a little message down here at the bottom. It says, this journal is best used in addition to your personal therapy. If you need help finding a mental health professional, check with your insurance provider on what coverage is available to you. This journal is not a replacement for mental health care. But guys, I think we can all agree in today's times, I think we could all use a little assistance with mental health. Am I right? So this journal is broken out into 6 areas and they're all mentioned here in the side, and it gives you a little brief description on, how to work within the different areas here. And you'll notice we've got some boxes, and those boxes, or I'm sorry, stickers for those boxes are found in this sticker book. So we'll look at that shortly. So anyway, we just start out with some mental health goals, action steps for each goal, and if you met your goal and what your reflection was. And then back here, we've got a nice little, I think I skipped a page. Let's see. Okay, I did. Sorry about that, guys. We have a vision board here. A vision board in a mental health journal serves as a visual reminder of your goals, aspirations, and what brings you joy. These visions help you stay focused on positive outcomes. So she's got several categories here. She's got a way to define values, brainstorming your values, prioritizing them, etc. And then she's got this little support wheel here, which I think this is pretty handy. It says, knowing your support circle is crucial on a mental health journey because it ensures you have trusted people to lean on during challenging times. A strong support network provides emotional encouragement, practical assistance, and a sense of connection, helping you feel less isolated and more empowered to navigate your mental health journey. So this is really cute. And it says, take a moment to reflect on your supports. Work your way through the support circle and write down examples of each type of support. Okay, so then we're going to start getting into the dividers. And I think just real quick, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the dividers. So we've got a check-in divider. It says your mind deserves kindness too. It is double-sided, just like all the others in Heather's products. The emotions divider, it's okay to not be okay as long as you're not giving up. That's beautiful. We've got a tab, an anxiety section. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times. Of course, it's double-sided as well. Then we've got a gratitude area. There is always something to be grateful for with the beautiful artwork. And look at this, y'all. We have a coloring section. Be gentle with yourself as you grow. I think this is really awesome. And then lastly, she's got a therapy session. Hope is a tiny spark that can lead the way. And back here, she's got therapy notes. So now we can go back to the front and just kind of briefly touch on each area. Now, I realize not everyone requires a mental journal, but I would just like to say that an emotional wheel, anxiety, and gratitude, these sections are for anyone. You don't have to be going through therapy in order to make use of this planner. So anyway, we've got a mental health check-in section. It says these mental health check-in sheets are designed to help you reflect on your emotions, thoughts, and overall well-being throughout a week. It is not intended for you to fill one out every single week, but on an as-needed basis. Regular check-ins can increase self-awareness, identify triggers, and provide clarity on how to care for your mental health. Use these sheets to pause, reflect, and prioritize your emotional wellness. And of course, there's a cute little graphic down here we can color in. So here, like she said, she's got some little check-in sheets here. These are to be used on an as-needed basis. You can mark which month it's for, and you can choose the day of the month. You can go through the different prompts, answering the questions and filling them out. So we've got quite a few pages of that, but the entire section for check-in are these mental health pages. And you can see you get quite a few of those, and they're double-sided. Next up, we're on our emotional section. It's okay to not be okay as long as you're not giving up. And this one has a feelings wheel and a daily mood journaling, and I think this is so cute. It says tracking your mood and emotions helps improve mental health by increasing self-awareness, identifying patterns, and fostering better emotional regulation. Use the feelings wheel to assign a color to each main emotion and fill in the wheel with your chosen colors. Each day, color in your mood on the weekly chart using the colors you put on the feelings wheel on this page. Then use the daily journaling spot to reflect on how you felt and why. So how do I feel? If you're surprised, then within the surprised category is excited, amazed, confused, or startled. And you can assign each of those a color. So I think that's really cute. And you can reflect back on that when you fill this in. But you can see you've got several different prompts, one for each week. And basically, it's just how was I feeling this week? And you can go through and record each day. So this is a section where you can journal about your daily feelings and why you may feel that way. So that's the entire section for emotions, and you can see you get plenty of pages there. And this is Heather's trademark paper. It's super soft and buttery. I love it. It's very high quality. Okay, now we're moving into the anxiety section. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times. So I'm not going to read through all of this, but she's just got some information here about fighting anxiety, how to tune it out. And then, of course, we've got anxiety sheets here. You can notate what's triggering your anxiety, what can you control when it comes to anxiety, etc. You can put what you're worried about up here. This entire section is full of these sheets here. Then we're back in our gratitude section. There is always something to be grateful for. So this is a little gratitude journal. If you've never journaled, there are some tips in here to teach you how to journal effectively. And of course, there are over 50 journaling prompts in this section. You don't have to go in order with your journaling prompts. You can see each page has a different prompt at the top. So since there are 50 of these, you've got 50 different prompts. So I think that's great. So of course, I won't read all of these to y'all, but just for an example, this one says, what is your favorite memory and why does it make you happy? What is the one thing that made you smile today? So you can see these are not rocket science. It's just a way to get you thinking and writing and, showing some gratitude, seeing what you actually do have to be thankful for. So again, lots of pages in here and 50 different prompts. Okay, now we're in the fun section, the coloring section. Be gentle with yourself as you grow. This is coloring and mental health. Coloring is a relaxing activity that helps reduce stress and anxiety by allowing your mind to focus on a simple, creative tasks. It encourages mindfulness, promotes self-expression, and can improve mood by activating the brain's reward center. Taking time to color can provide a sense of calm and a much-needed mental break from daily pressures. So grab your favorite crayons, colored pencils, or markers and start coloring today. This section has more than 20 coloring sheets with positive affirmations to lift your spirits and brighten your mood. And I love this. These are simple. You can see the way they're laid out in the planner. That's so you can flip your planner and your discs won't get in the way while you're, doing your coloring here. So I think that was a great idea. And then this one would be the same way. So I think that's just awesome. And by the way, the colors in this planner were specifically designed for mental health. Green is the color of mental health awareness. And of course, blue is a color that evokes calmness and, feelings of happiness. So anyway, look at this section, y'all. This whole thing is full of large, non-complicated pictures for you to color, so you won't have to get stressed out over coloring these graphics because they're very large and they're not super detailed. Okay, and then lastly, we have a therapy section. It says, hope is a tiny spark that can lead the way. Now back here, you've got therapy notes, and every page is the same. So if you are someone who's in therapy, whether it's in person or online, this is a great accompaniment to your therapy session. So you can, fill this out and share it with your therapist, and I think that would just be wonderful. So again, you've got plenty of sheets back here, and then we get into our beautiful back cover, and the back of the planner looks like this. And like we mentioned earlier, if you're not crazy over the cover this way, you can always flip it to the stripes. So let's take a minute now and let's look at these paper packs. So if you don't want the entire planner, but you want to have some of these sheets to add to your own planner, we've got a full packet of those mental health check-in sheets. For 25 sheets, you get front and back mental health check-in. And that is the page here in the planner. And then also in this pack, you get 25 sheets of the fighting anxiety pages, and they're double-sided also. So if you were to purchase this paper pack and with the paper that's provided in here, you would pretty much have 1 year worth of what is wrong with me? Mental health journaling. Okay, there we go. Finally got it out. Okay, and then also for the therapy section back here where she's got therapy notes, she's also got a 50 page sheet pack of these also. So again, if you're not interested in the full planner, you could just purchase the therapy notes. There's 50 pages, double-sided. Of course, it's pre-punched. So that is the planner and the papers, and I hope y'all love it. I just think it's beautiful, and it's for anyone really. Okay, now let's have a quick look at the Mental Health Matters sticker book. And I'm just gonna turn this to the side here, and I will try to point out where the stickers belong in this journal, but forgive me if I don't get every single one of them correct because this is my first time to look at this. So we're gonna see this together. So right off the bat, I see beautiful florals on the front. There's 1,018 stickers in here. And we've got a message from Heather on the back that says, Mental Health Matters. This sticker book is designed to support your journey to well-being. Inside, you'll find motivational quotes, mood tracking stickers, and tools to help you prioritize self-care and mental health. Use these stickers to create a plan that encourages positivity, reflection, and growth every step of the way. They are sure to help you plan a life you love. XOXO Heather. So that's a sweet little message. All right, let's get in here. And I may have to turn this just a little bit, so I hope that doesn't bother y'all. Let me move these paper packs out of the way. Sorry, I just bumped a light. I'm not sure if y'all heard that. So all of the stickers in this book are on paper except for the florals, and they will be on clear. So here you just got some motivational words. And I like they're bold. The font in this sticker book will match the font that's in the journal. And so whatever, you get the words or your quotes in black, and then you get them in color to coordinate with the colors in the journal. So I think these are great. So we're just going to do a little flip here, and y'all can take a look at these on camera. And now we get into the boxes. And the neat thing about this book is it tells you at the top of the page, these boxes fit on the mental health check-in pages. So these are the check-in pages. And I'm not going to take the stickers out of the book, but you can see that this box here will cover this if you want it to, or you can put it down here. And then we've got just these little strips here. And I believe Heather said that those will cover what are you worried about right now, or actually maybe not the one with the faces, but like these little prompts down here. So you can cover those up and change those to be you know, something that resonates with you if you want to do that. And then these larger boxes will cover the entire section. So I think that's pretty cool. So you get a page of those in black, and then you get a page in color. And then this is the same, I think. Wait, let's read the message. These boxes fit on the fighting anxiety pages. Okay, so that's the anxiety section. So let's get in here. Okay, and she says if you turn them to a 90-degree angle, they'll fit here. So these little blocks will cover these sections here. So again, this is, you know, laid out for you, but you do have the option to customize it to your own liking or make changes where you see fit. Okay, now we move into some different boxes. Now these boxes will actually fit your vertical planners. And it's just got some little prompts on here regarding how your sleep was last night. What are you worried about? You've got some boxes that will fit in your monthly calendar. And then you've also got some smaller boxes here. Just some little mood trackers. And then you also get those in color. Okay, now we've got some long boxes. These will fit in the sidebar of your planners. So this has that emotions wheel and your little feelings tracker and some reflection prompts here. Again, you've got more trackers down here at the bottom. So this is pretty cool too. You can color code all this if you want. And then you also get it in green. I think that's a beautiful shade. Okay, these are some monthly boxes. You've got some little checklists that will fit in your monthly boxes, and you've got bullet points. So these are to notate your therapy appointments. You also get those in color. Hexagons, because hexagons, I mean, how cute are those? They're fun in any planner. So you get those in black, also in color. And then you also get, look at all of these header boxes. And you've got your bullet points here, and some of these have the coloring of the floral artwork, so I think that's just beautiful. So we have 2 pages of those, and now we're into some fun coloring stickers. So these are awesome. Again, these will fit in your vertical planner, and you've also got monthlies, and then you've got some little header boxes also. Very cute. I think a lot of thought went into this. It's very motivational, and it'll get you to thinking. Okay, and then now these are just some affirmations. I trust myself. I'm growing. I'm grateful. My heart knows its own way, etc. You get those in color also. Again, these are on paper. Here we've got alphabet and numbers. Again, this font matches the font that's in the book, or the journal, I should say. 1 page of black, 1 page of color. And now we get into the floral stickers, and these are just beautiful, y'all. So you can use these, of course, in your journal here, or you can use these in your regular planner. I mean, I could see just purchasing the sticker book and or the paper packs, you know, and just kind of add a little section in your own planner. Let's see, is this a page? Okay, it looks like this page is the same. So we're going to get 2 page that's got these corner florals here. Then we've got 2 more pages. These have some that are cut for the sides and some additional corners. 2 pages of those. And then we have 2 more pages back here, and these have the longer cascading florals. 2 pages of those. And that is the mental health collection. I think this is just a beautiful collection. I think anyone can use it. Like we said before, if you don't want the full planner, you could just purchase the paper packs and the sticker book, and you will definitely you know, you'd be good to go with that, honestly. Now let's have a look at the new snap-on cover. So Heather's releasing 5 new colors. She's got this one here is being referenced as a denim blue. Under the bright lights, it looks like a bright navy. She's also introducing a slightly lighter shade called dusty blue. There's a periwinkle. There's another one called aqua. It's not, I wouldn't say it's aqua like the Caribbean Ocean, but it's also not teal. It's somewhere in between, but it's beautiful. And then she's got a gorgeous raspberry pink coming out. But these covers are just like the last ones. They've got the snap. There's a front and back with these large pockets. And then in the back, you've got the embossing here. Now, these are have been created by a new manufacturer. So the embossing is not quite as large on the back as it had been in the past. But I thought, just for grins, if y'all want to, we can put this on the journal, and I can show y'all how it fits. Now, Heather did say, since this is a new manufacturer, these are stronger. They're not as flexible as the previous ones, but I can tell y'all they feel really nice. Also, Heather noted that these covers are just a wee bit shy of covering up the trim here. So we'll go ahead and put this one on, and y'all can see how it looks. And then you can make your own decision on if you think that this will be a good fit for your own planners. I think it's beautiful, and I'm so excited over the navy. Oops, I got some little. Okay, so here it is on the journal itself. You can barely see the clear part of the cover peeking out, but it did not interfere in any way with my being able to snap this closed. So yeah, there we go. There is the denim blue cover. I absolutely love it. I am crazy over this collection. Again, this does release on May the 9th. This is being called the Mental Health collection. She's got the therapy notes. She's got the mental health and anxiety refill pack. I'm going to put this over here just to block that glare. But I would love to hear y'all's thoughts on this collection. I will remind y'all it goes live on Friday morning, May the 9th at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. I will leave an affiliate link in the description box of my video if y'all choose to make a purchase through kellofaplan. Not only for this collection, but for any of Heather's items. I would love it if y'all would shop through that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I will earn a small commission. And of course, that's a wonderful thing. But anyway, guys, I am anxious to hear your thoughts on this. Go ahead and shoot me a comment down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go on and click that like button. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you hanging around. So go on and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to turn on your notification bell. And I will plan on seeing y'all in the next video. Y'all have a great day, everyone. Bye.